Hey guys, it is Monday and I cannot believe that we are entering week 3 already. I hope you guys are excited. I see all of you getting results, and that to me, results are just the best motivator because when you're putting in hard work and you can see it paying off, it's just that much more exciting to keep pushing and stick with it so that on day 30 you feel accomplished. If you have been slacking over the past 2 weeks and you haven't seen results yet, please don't be hard on yourself. Every day is a brand new day. It doesn't have to be a new month or the start of a new group in order to refocus and recommit to your goals, right? If you feel like just because you haven't done as well as you wanted to do over the past 2 weeks, waiting another 2 weeks till the next challenge or another 3 weeks till the next challenge doesn't make any sense, right? Because all you're doing is postponing how good you could feel or the results that you could be getting, pushing that off for another 3 weeks, right? If you start today, then you can, in 2 or 3 weeks, already start seeing results, right? So don't be hard on yourself, and that is part of what today's Monday mindset video is going to be about, right? We have to learn to stop beating ourselves up over every misstep or every time we fall off the wagon for a moment or every time that we eat pizza or miss a workout, or maybe we don't push during our workout as hard as we know we can because we're tired and we kind of give up in our mind. Those things are going to happen, right? Are we creating a temporary diet to lose 10 or 15 or however many pounds and then go right back to our old habits and gain all the weight back? No, we've done that before. We didn't come here for that. We came here to make a lifestyle change. And you know what? It's just that, right? It's life. Things happen. We fall off track. We do really good sometimes and really poorly other times. We lose 5 pounds in a week and then we don't lose another pound for 2 weeks. And then, it requires self-evaluation and setting new goals and pushing your mind beyond the limits that you have set on yourself, right? The only limits that we have are the ones that are self-imposed, right? Your body will only go where your mind pushes it. So I want everybody to remember to push your mind further than you have in the past. So again, carrying over from last week's Monday mindset, which actually came on like a Wednesday, I think, or Thursday, carrying over the same theme, right? How are you talking to yourself? Are you saying I can't, or are you saying it's going to be hard, but I'm going to give it my all? Are you saying I already screwed up, what's the point? Or are you saying I could have done better, so I'm going to recommit and refocus today, and today I'm going to eat a salad for lunch today. That's where I'm going to start, right? Everybody starts somewhere. We're all in different places on our journey. It doesn't matter where you were yesterday. All that matters is what you're going to do today to bring you closer to your goals and dreams. So moving on, today I want to talk just a little bit more about your mindset in terms of why you're here. Again, this isn't about a temporary fix or a short-term results. This is about feeling happy and healthy and energetic and confident from now until forever, until the last day that we live and breathe. And bonus, by adopting a lifestyle that fuels your body and keeps it young, you get to live longer and have that energy and that vitality longer in your life. You've seen the picture comparisons of the 80-year-old or 70-year-old that's still doing figure competitions compared to the 70 or 80-year-old that's sitting in a wheelchair or walking with a walker or broke a hip or has a bunch of heart problems and spends a lot of time in the hospital or gets admitted to the hospital every winter for pneumonia, right? That's what I see. And I want to be a catalyst for change, not only in my life and your lives, but in the lives of others. And one way, the best way that we can be that catalyst for change in this country is to lead by example, right? If you live a happy and fulfilling and healthy life, and other people see you doing it, they're going to want that too, right? Nobody wants to be sick. Nobody wants to be tired. Nobody wants to be in pain or have to take a bunch of pills to manage their health conditions. Nobody wants that, but so many people don't believe in themselves and they don't have the tools that they need to change and they think that they can't do it. So let's be an example of being on this journey because we love ourselves, right? Not because we hate ourselves. I mean, I know when I started my journey 3.5 years ago, I didn't hate myself 100%. I knew that there were amazing things lying deep in my heart. I knew that I had a passion for helping other people. I knew that I was a bleeding heart, as my family always called me. I knew that I had things to offer this world, but I hated the place that I was at in my life, and where I was at in my life wasn't allowing me to share my gifts with my family or my friends or my patients or the world, right? So this has to become something that we do out of love and care for ourselves rather than out of self-loathing. If you're doing this and you're waking up every day and saying, I have to work out today because I'm so fat, or I really can't eat that piece of pizza and I have to eat nothing but rabbit food because I feel disgusting, right? Well, we all sort of have those moments, and if you're anything like me, when you first started your journey, whether that was with me in a challenge group or before you and I ever even met, I'm sure when you first started you had some of those thoughts, and that's okay. It's normal. But we're here to learn and grow together, and I want us all to start thinking about this journey in a different way, from a different perspective. And it is the self-love and self-care perspective that is going to get you beyond 30 days and help you make this a long-term change. It is also that self-love, no matter what size you are or what size you want to be, no matter what you see in the mirror today versus what you want to see in the mirror eventually. If you walk around on your journey, sharing your journey with self-love and self-care at the forefront of your mind, people are going to notice, okay? And you can inspire others. I think I've been trying a lot to think about sort of what my vision is for my future and the future of this business that I have of helping other people lead healthy and fulfilling lives. And the one thing that is I always have this mental obsession with is that I want people to be happy, and I want people to love themselves, and I want people to walk around standing up straight, because even if they haven't met their goals, they know they have this amazing, amazing gift inside of them. And I want people to know that they're beautiful and that they can do anything, right? Like, that's what drives me. And at the end of the day, I want you guys to be able to lay your head on your pillow and say, I gave it my all today, and I'm beautiful, and I love myself, and even if I'm not where I want to be yet, I'm going there, okay? Eating well is about fueling our bodies and making sure that we have the energy to fulfill all of the roles, wear all those hats that we all wear every day, day in and day out. Eating well is something that we do, again, to love ourselves more because we know that we need it. Exercising is something that we do because we want our bones and our hips and our arms and our back and our core to work for us every day, to help us stand up from a sitting position, or to help us walk around and stand on our feet all day, or to help us lift that box out of the garage of Christmas decorations that we need to bring inside, right? We work out so that our bones are strong and we don't have osteoporosis and break a hip when we're 60. It all goes downhill from there when you break a hip at an old age, right? Like, we don't want to be bedridden and in pain for the rest of our lives. So we push our bodies and we challenge them to grow stronger and to, help us manage stress. Stress is a silent killer, you guys. What helps manage stress? Working out, expending energy. Core de force, hello, punch the shit out of all the stress that you're feeling, right? Food is the most underutilized form of healthcare, and exercise is the most underutilized antidepressant. Food is the most overutilized emotional band-aid, right? Like, let's change the cycle. Let's eat because we love ourselves. Let's exercise because we love ourselves. What my goals are and what healthy is for me may not be what healthy is for you, and that's okay. We all have our own goals. Nobody should come here saying, I want to look like so-and-so. You shouldn't want to look like a girl in a picture. You should want to look like the best version of yourself, and you can use those images for inspiration. But comparison is the thief of joy. Okay? Do this to become the best version of you possible. Again, because you love yourself and because you are worth fighting for. Your health and your happiness, and that fire that I named my coaching team Find Your Fire, and that is because that is what this journey has done for me, and it's what I love watching it do for all of you, right? You're worth fighting for. Fight to find that inner fire. You guys can do anything you set your mind to. So this week, let's focus on pushing ourselves outside our comfort zones, giving just a little bit more. I know we're tired. I know we're sore. I know that in week 3, we start to lose a little bit of steam. That's natural, but we can push through it, right? Set your intentions for the week ahead. Keep in the front of your mind that you're doing this because you love yourself and because you're worth it and because you know that you've got gifts to give to the world, and in order to give those gifts effectively, you have to be the best version of yourselves, okay? I love you all, and I can't wait for the week ahead. Bye.